Hey there, it's CJ. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, across the Red River from beautiful Bossier City, Louisiana, and come check us out on your vacation. I thought it'd be really fun to watch somebody do a video and comment on what I'm seeing. And I'm doing this with the sound off. The guy's got, you know what? I actually have to say I like his voice, uh, but he sounds like somebody who, if he encountered me, he sounds like somebody who would um, when nobody else was around, join up with the mob and basically beat the shit out of me. Now, I don't know what he's doing with these ice cream sandwiches. Cool Whip, okay. I like Cool Whip. I like ice cream sandwiches too. I just can't eat this stuff. But there's some fun things that happens with food. Oh my God. I'm sitting here trying to talk smack. Okay, so while we're having to wait for a commercial to watch commercials or whatever, clearly I do not have that YouTube, pay the YouTube red thing or whatever, but let's, hey, boy. Okay, whatever. I don't want to get interrupted again. I'm sitting here trying to criticize a video of this poor. No, so I've done, if that's instant. So what I've done with this is I had taken the, why did he put it there? Why didn't he just stir it into the, okay, I have taken the instant pudding mix and whisked it with Cool Whip, and the it creates an instant gelatine, especially if the Cool Whip is actually cool, like chilled. You know, it'll give you a chocolate kind of fix, or you can put in whatever. If it's an instant pudding, you put whatever kind of flavor you want in in it, and yeah, there you go. And he's doubling up on it or whatever. I don't know. So I've done that, and what I've done is I have made with that Cool Whip and instant pudding blend. I've actually made frosting for the cake. So yeah, he's doing the right thing though. Adding a little bit at a time is easier to mix. Okay, so I like that. I like that. This part of it where you're adding, and he probably could have done it in smaller portions too, because what happens is that uh, gelatin, as you kind of whisk it in, the powder, uh, the pudding will dust. It'll send up dust, like dust, like a comet of uridium has uh, punched a hole through the earth and sent up a cloud dust of uridium, ready to kill out the dinosaurs. So anyway, see, I uh, am not smart at all. But I've watched a lot of science fiction. That's how I know about uridium. Okay, so but you see, it's a interesting chocolate. And then if you want this a little bit darker, you can put just a touch of food dye in it. It wouldn't affect it at all. But you could do that with strawberries, make strawberry frosting or whatever. So I kind of like this. I don't know about the ice cream sandwich. I don't know. This is maybe one level above a prison hookup, to be honest with you. You always have that one weird kid that probably should be in the special classes but aren't, me, basically, and be the one that gets stuck on that little corner piece of ice cream that's like, oh my God. This would probably work. Just look, okay, so let me just not try to be too judgmental. This is contempt prior, not contempt, but criticizing, being critical before seeing the finished product. So I see you'd lose me with the Oreos. I don't like cookies and cream. I would have to do something else like uh, ding dongs. Don't judge. You eat what you like, and I'll eat what I like. Um, what would be cool at this point? Those chocolate Twinkies, and they already come with a little bit of filling. So you actually could slice them. No, that wouldn't be consistent. You could just take the chocolate Twinkies and lay them end on top of this layer. Why not, right? Just going to put more Cool Whip on top of that. I don't know. He said it's good. I don't know. You know what I'm not seeing? A lot of hand washing. I mean, like if you, no, see, I have to like stop between each step. Even like if I crumble those cookies and I use my hands to crumble the cookies, then I've got to wash my hands before I pick up the chocolate syrup. But I'm a little bit goofball that way. You would think I'm OCD, you know, obsessive compulsive. I guess that's what you know, the addictive part of me. But um, you know, so that's what I say. You're just going to put more of this topping on top of it. So I've not seen this video before, but it was just predictable. I don't know. Anyway, what this is probably really delicious. It's probably one of those things that looks tragic because visually it's going to look about as messy as my cheeseburger casserole, which I have made, and I haven't stopped talking about it since I made it a couple of days ago. But it's really delicious. Um, but this looks like a fucking mess. Do you know what I mean? Like a casserole or a stew or a soup or something like that. I mean, it can look lumpy and messed up. Or you can perfectly fit it into a pan shape like this and pat it down perfectly and then let it completely sit and gel and then cut it into perfect figures if you want to, like perfectly cut it and lift it out with the spatula and you would have perfect squares. I don't know what the hell. Okay, so this is the same thing. He's doing the same thing that I did. He's layering his desserts with his unrinsed hands in between the layers. Okay, let me not judge, but I'm just saying, if you're touching food, you need to be, even with something like this, you need to be rinsing your hands in between each and every, because yeah, there's something called a dirt cake. Have you guys seen this? And you know what's great? It's a pudding, and then on top of the pudding, people crumble uh, Oreos, and then they'll have like the one or two gummy worms coming out of it, and then they'll get like some sort of candy or chocolate or something like that, something that looks like a tree or something, uh, and make it look like a plant. Now, see, this is just whatever. Did he just mess his layers up? I didn't see him put more ice cream in between those layers. See, it should be the ice cream, then the whipped cream, then the at least he reversed the order. At least he did that. He could have just saved the one frozen one, and then he wouldn't have two half. Oh my god! What the hell? I don't know if I like this at all because he's just like, just leave the other half of the cookie. Did we gonna finish watching it? Yeah, we're this far into it. I don't know. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? This is, I don't know. I like all these flavors. I'm not really fond. I will eat like a straight up Oreo by itself, but I don't like cookies and cream. The ice cream sandwich alone is about as close as I would get. I see. I can't abide by this. Man has not rinsed his hands once since he started. But I'm okay. Maybe he's a perfectly good. Maybe he's just fixing this for himself. It's a lot of ice cream just to fix for yourself. Next, what do you do? You know, the thing is, it's probably like, if you try to make a design with the M&Ms or just space them out. Oh, well, you know what I've done with ice cream, though? When you want to make like an ice cream cake, and this is kind of essentially what this is an ice cream cake. If you soften ice cream, just a large tub of vanilla ice cream, but let it soften just a little bit so that it becomes just slightly malleable, then you can fit it into your pan and you don't have these gaps in between your ice cream bits. But yeah, so you can make variations on ice cream cakes, but that's what like uh, he was talking about eating this dessert when he was a kid. It's basically an ice cream cake, so it's kind of cool. I get it. It's fun to make. That'd be the fun thing about it would be like having kids as help you assemble this. But if you do that, then have your kids, for God's sakes, rinse their hands in between each step. You know, uh, kids are gross and carry germs. So I'm so sorry, parents. I'm an uncle. I helped raise kids. Wait, you're not even going to freeze it, bruh? Like you assembled all that shit in this pan and you're not going to freeze it. He was like, nope, I'm hungry. It's no cooking, no freezing, whatever. It's a that. Did you get the bottom of it? No, I know. I feel you. I have made food, dude, and I have wanted it to look beautiful on a plate, and it has not. So what I try to do is I try to pause my video, plate the presentation. He looks like he's enjoying the fuck out of this, though. I guess so. Yay. Okay. So anyway, I don't want to like. I'm not listening to him talk and stuff like that. And I really shouldn't have showed his face, but whatever. Public domain or whatever. I don't know. I hope I don't get sued. Hey, I love you guys. Um, love and light. Peace. Good night.